Welcome everyone. Today we will discuss Behçet disease of penis. This is an example of extra memory Behçet disease of penis. So what is extra memory Behçet disease? Extra memory Behçet disease is an uncommon tumor characterized by a chronic eczema-like lesion of skin around the anogenital region of males and females. In women, the most common area involved is the vulva, whereas in male, area are scrotal, inguinal, perineal or perianal lesion, along with penis. And clinical histomorphological findings are very similar to more common type of memory Behçet disease of breast. Now coming to Behçet disease of penis, this is a rare, slow growing, usually non-invasive intraepithelial adenocarcinoma. Once again, usually non-invasive intraepithelial adenocarcinoma which is affecting the penile skin or mucosal surface. This Behçet disease is divided into two main subgroups, primary or secondary. Primary is most common, around 90% cases, and this primary is an intraepithelial mucin secreting adenocarcinoma, can be confined to the epidermis, or this may associated from intraepithelial extension of sweat gland carcinoma or from intraepithelial sweat gland duct, whereas this secondary is less common, around 10% cases, and this is a Behçetoid intraepithelial spread from underlying malignancy from prostate, bladder, testes, ureter, kidney or colorectal area. Now coming to epidemiology. Dermal invasion can also be seen in primary extramammary Behçet disease. Most patients are in the 6th or 2nd decade of life. The precursor cell of origin in extramammary Behçet disease is not known with certainty. Pluripotent germinative cell in the epidermis and adnexal structure has been hypothesized as a potential precursor. Some other studies suggest that Tucker cell hyperplasia is a precursor to primary extramammary Behçet disease. So this Behçet disease is the condition present as pink to red beeping and erosive plaque with scaling and showing sharp or poorly defined border. The lesion may affect a broad area including the pubic region, scrotum and penis. The primary Behçet disease usually affects the penis as an extension from the scrotal, inguinal, perineal or perianal lesion. Primary extramammary Behçet disease exclusively affecting the penis is an exceptionally rare. So penis involvement is very rare in primary Behçet disease. They first affect scrotum and after that in continuation they affect penis. Secondary extramammary Behçet disease most commonly affect the perimeatal region of the glans. Microscopically you will see hyperplastic squamous epithelium, intraepithelial proliferation of large atypical cell with abundant pale cytoplasm and vesicular nuclei with prominent nucleoli that may form glandular lumina or may extend down the epithelium or adnexal structure. These cells are usually positive for mucin. Primary extramammary Behçet disease cells are positive for mucin, low molecular weight cytokeratin like CK7, CAM5.2, carcinoembryonic antigen, and also positive for EMA, MUC1 and GCDFP15. Wholly they are negative for CK20, P16 and CDX2. Whereas secondary Behçet disease, these cells are also positive for mucin, and if secondary Behçet disease is associated with urothelial carcinoma, usually express CK20, CK7 and uroplakin 3. However, cells of secondary Behçet disease are negative for carcinoembryonic antigen, and if these secondary Behçet disease cells are associated with anal or rectal carcinoma, will show usual expression of CK20, CEA and CDX2. Show a variable expression of CK7, but more commonly CK7 will be negative in secondary Behçet disease. GCDFP15 is negative in cases from secondary Behçet disease. If you will talk about differential diagnosis of Behçet disease, the close differential diagnosis is penile intraepithelial neoplasia. Sometimes penile intraepithelial neoplasia also show Behçetoid growth pattern that closely resemble like a Behçet disease. That's why this is a closed DD of Behçet disease of penis. But you can differentiate these two on the basis of ISC as high molecular weight cytokeratin and P63 usually positive in penile intraepithelial neoplasia, also known as squamous cell carcinoma in situ, whereas these ISC will be negative in Behçet disease. Behçet disease is an example of intraepithelial non-invasive adenocarcinoma. That's why Behçet disease cells are positive for musicarmin CEA, GCDF-P15, CK7 and CK20, whereas penile intraepithelial neoplasia is an example of squamous cell carcinoma in situ. That's why penile intraepithelial neoplasia will be negative for these ISC. The expression of CK7 does not exclude squamous cell carcinoma in situ in penis. In fact, it now appears that CK7 is positive in such cases more often. So, as a summary, differential diagnoses are penile intraepithelial neoplasia, also known as squamous cell carcinoma in situ with pagetoid pattern at the periphery of invasive SCC. Secondary extension from urothelial and anal rectal carcinoma, melanoma in situ, clear cell papulosis. We will talk about this entity because this is recently identified entity which predominantly occur in female and it usually undergoes spontaneous regression after growth, making adult cases very rare. It is suggested that it originates from eccrine secretory cells. Histologically, its cells may be confused with melanocyte, Langerhans cells or Tucker cells. It is typically scattered among basal keratinocyte in the suprabasal layer as a single cell or in a group. This cells of clear cell papulosis will also positive for mucin, CEA, CAM5.2, CK7, colloid iron, EMA, but these cells are negative for S100. So, ISC is more likely Behçet disease. That's why some studies have suggested that clear cell papulosis might be a precursor of extramammary Behçet disease. Other differential diagnoses are Behçetoid dyskeratosis, mucinous metaplasia. Now coming to prognosis and predictive factor. In situ lesion have a favorable prognosis when completely excised. The prognosis is more serious for cases in which Behçet disease invade the dermis from the epidermis or form an underlying sweat gland carcinoma. The prognosis of secondary Behçet disease is related to the tumor of origin. What are the underlying tumor like urothelial carcinoma? So prognosis depend on urothelial carcinoma primary site. So this is all about Behçet disease. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.